Good Monday. I'm Maleah. Welcome to Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started.
Today with us is a very cool person, something that I can really relate to, which is desserts,
I can.
right?
I got a dessert drink.
There
you go. Dessert starts.
And Jeff, of many things that you do, your new invention or new idea is this dessert bar,
Correct.
right? So tell us a little bit about what this dessert bar is.
Well, the name of the company is called Devour Dessert Bar. I've had the idea for a little bit over 6 months and actually put it into focus about a month ago. Bought the naming rights, whole 9 yards. The main focus right now is actually to start as a mobile dessert bar, and then eventually turn into a restaurant. So what you're going to see of Devour, obviously multiple different amount of kind of desserts that you would see. Step out of France, maybe you'd see in Chicago. And then also to, broaden the horizons and not just focus on, one sort, one type of, a certain person that would be like, they have, if they have diabetes or, so stuff for diabetics, people that are, on gluten-free products, things of that nature. So I'm kind of trying to, expand, how our desserts are presented anymore.
I see. I like that.
See, I have seen the pictures of this. It looks very pretty.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I don't know about the taste yet.
But yeah, I mean, you're obviously gonna have some of your, you're also just gonna have some of your fatty desserts. That's always gonna be there.
Yeah.
Cheesecake, of course. Yeah, that's the number one thing that people come to mind where, oh, what's fatty on your menu? Oh, okay, obviously cheesecake.
All right, that's
But I just don't want to limit it to one market. I would be able to expand it to everybody. So it just obviously brings business up a little bit more.
So how does this, can a business use this service?
Yes.
And how would they do it?
Well, actually, right now, we're still putting together a larger catering menu. But what I've actually done is able to work with a local company here in Fort Wayne where we can actually, it's called Through Country Kitchen Sweetheart, where I can actually take a company's logo and I can put them onto desserts.
That's
I like
awesome.
It's definitely a new idea
That's a
that
new
hasn't been
idea.
processed yet.
So during the holidays, Jeff is the man.
Right, right.
Call Jeff and then you'll set up the dessert menu.
I'll set up the dessert
and then
menu.
You won't go wrong.
Right, customized to your likings.
Even with the logo.
Even with the logo.
That's awesome.
I like that idea. That's a neat one. Well, Jeff, can you tell us why Mondays are great for you?
Mondays, obviously, it's a fresh start off to the week. You put everything what went wrong the week before, and it just starts off at a great week, and new goals, and I actually use Mondays, and I go out to some networking events. So that's another way that helps me get refreshed and
Meet new people.
right, meet new people, and gain new leads. And really, try to expand my ideas, based on what people, share with me.
And what do you do to kickstart your Mondays?
Well, it usually starts off with a trip to Starbucks in the morning. So I usually spend about, an hour or two to myself, just working on goals for my week, setting up schedules and that kind of stuff. And then after that, I usually go out there and I try to network with people. So usually on Fridays, I usually try to set up, meetings for the next week. So I've got everything planned out. That's what successful people do. So, they always have, their days planned out. And so, I go out and network with people, and then usually by the end of, on a Monday, end up working again. So it's a 24-hour work day, but, it all pays off in the end.
So Jeff, I know you are involved in this creative class of Fort Wayne.
Right.
You guys are a bunch of young people who decided we are not gonna go away.
No.
We're gonna make this happen right here.
Right. I mean, that's the thing.
So tell us something about that.
Well, it's I've lived in Fort Wayne for about 27 years now, and you end up seeing once you graduate high school, a lot of people end up going out of state for college or just out of Fort Wayne in general, saying, oh, that's where the opportunity is at for me. I'm like, all right, well, did you not sit back and think, I'm like, well, why can't I just create opportunity here? So me and of course Anton Babic, who owns Exotic Apparel, or Anton Alexander is what it is now, and Jamal Robinson, who was Desire Eyewear, and obviously with me with Devour Dessert Bar. Really trying to promote entrepreneurship here in the Fort Wayne area, and really use Fort Wayne as the center of attention. Where can I go?
And it's working so far.
It really is. There's like one of my goals is to help improve the downtown area. So that's one of my main concerns right now is where I'm looking at business-wise. How can I help redevelop the downtown area? So with my ideas in mind, it's really going to help build Fort Wayne. Bring more businesses downtown.
And Jeff, do you have an adage by which you live your life?
I live my life through passion.
I like that.
And
desserts, passion. Oh.
Right. I've been in the restaurant business since I was about 16, and every single one of us has that point in time where I really don't know what I want to do, and it really goes back to you got to go back to basics. What do you love doing? What do you feel that you can put out there, product or service wise, and people are really gonna love what you do. And obviously for me it's desserts.
Everybody loves desserts.
Everybody loves desserts. And obviously if you take, stressed and put it backwards, it spells out desserts. So that's obviously that's why desserts are here to stay.
There's a reason for that.
Right. But yeah, the whole passion thing, obviously a lot of my friends and people that know me know I'm very passionate about what I do. I take time to do things. I really, lay out the blueprint on how I'm going to get something accomplished and whatnot. So, and obviously a lot of people when they see the passion in me, obviously motivates them as well. So that's one of my key things is pushing entrepreneurship and really having people open their hearts and discovering really what their passion is.
So tell us something that not many people know about you.
Well, I don't drive a brand new car. I'm just a totally outgoing person. I've came from a rough lifestyle like many successful people have. So that's one thing. You can't just base your past on what your future is going to look like. And obviously I've come a long way from where I was before. So this is a whole new open door for me, and I hope to see the doors keep opening more as further as my career goes.
I have a kind of a silly question for you, but I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Well, if I could change the world, that'd be great. Which I'm,
Like John Lennon said, we all want to change the world.
Yeah, we all want to change the world, and it starts by utilizing one person at a time. So, with that being said, especially sharing all the desserts and all that, is really when I said going back to the whole passion statement. Is if you want to help change the world, share people, your passion. For some of my passion obviously is doing desserts, but then my, other passion is helping people. So I really eventually like to see Devour and being able to do a lot of charitable events. It's one of my largest goals.
Good.
So I could see it with the logos on it too.
I'll be
Right.
coming.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's a slow process, but I'm determined it's going to happen. So.
So Jeff, tell us the most important question. How do people get hold of you?
Well, actually, probably the easiest way to get a hold of me is by visiting our Facebook fan page. It's Devour Dessert Bar. Very simple. It's D-V-O-U-R. So it's got a little Frenchy, classy kind of look to it. So that'd probably be the easiest way to get a hold of me. Because I'm never by my phone most of the time. So if somebody contacts me through Facebook, then I'll be able to set up something with them.
Yeah, but they can also look up Jeff Walker.
Look up Jeff Walker on Facebook. Obviously, I've got a little bit over 3,000 friends, so I do a ton of networking. And if you want to network and do some collaborating, just hit me up.
So we would like to thank Jeff for coming and joining us today.
I really appreciate
And we would like to thank you, the audience, for watching us. And we are recording at New Brown Coffee Company. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.